When I heard that Noah Hawley would be creating an Alien show for FX, I got excited because Hawley and FX have a connection. He wrote the Fargo show, and it's a fucking amazing show. So I got excited because it's a really good show. But that being said, just because he's really good at writing Fargo does not mean he will be really good at writing Alien. That being said, the fact that he has written something good means that he has the ability to write something good. So, it does still help my confidence in him. When I heard that they were creating it, I was thinking, like, how would an Alien show work? Because I feel like even if it's multiple aliens, it's not going to be able to be extended into a full on, I'm going to assume, 8 episode show. Like, it doesn't matter if it's one alien in a horror scenario, that is a movie. Or if it's multiple aliens in an action scenario, that is also a movie. I don't think those two concepts, Alien 1 and Alien 2, could be translated into a show. And the rest of the franchise, I feel, is the same. Even if the film is shit, it works better as a film than a show. But the fact that they have this on Earth does give me confidence, and I like the way that it's multiple aliens, but it's not too many. Like, it's five, and then maybe there will be some facehuggers that create more. Who knows? It looks really good, but there's not much else to say. I got him very late to the Nobody 2 trailer. Luckily, no, this has never been played in the cinema. So, this will be. Let's see how late I am. Uh, Nearly a month. Despite that, this will be my first time looking at this. I know nothing about it other than he is on vacation. I'm glad Christopher Lloyd is back. I took a while getting around to watching Nobody, and Nobody's one of those films that the trailer has like that one really iconic moment. In the case of that film, it was the bit on the bus where he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up," but then. You would think, oh, that's going to be the best part of the film. It's going to be the most memorable part of the film. It's going to be the most iconic part of the film. Memorable and iconic, yeah. My favorite part of that film is Christopher Lloyd's character. That man, like, he is in his 80s or 90s now, I believe. He's a fucking child in the film. Like, you can tell that it's not just his character, but he himself is having the time of his life, blowing guys to bits with a fucking shotgun in the first film, so I'm so glad he's back. There have been fight scenes in places like that arcadey area that they've shown, but I think I can't think of one where they actually use the items in the place rather than just like their fists or something they got outside of the arcade, like a gun or something like that. So I'm glad that they're doing this because even though it doesn't seem unique, I'm pretty sure it is. Something I didn't like about the first film is the fact that he isn't a nobody. I would have preferred if he actually, literally, was just some family man. But he's like ex CIA or something like that. And part of what made that not really all that believable is the fact that Bob Odenkirk couldn't really act like he knew how to fight. Whether that's intentional or not, I'm not sure. But the point is that it, it's as if he didn't do any training for the first film, and this is his first action film. He's not like Tom Cruise or anything, um, and he's the same age as Tom Cruise, but he looks and probably feels older just because he doesn't remain as physically active as Tom Cruise does. So he's not gonna be able to do like fight choreography anywhere near as well as Tom does, and nobody was the first time he was doing something like that. With this, it looks like he actually did some training. I'm glad.